Welcome back to the K Information channel. Excuse me, I have to drink some water before starting this video. Private jets. Luxury mansions over the clouds. Private jets are considered the most expensive type of luxury, making their possession a monopoly of a very narrow category of super rich, and because they are limited to them, their acquisition does not stop at their price alone, but goes beyond that to reimbursement, the package of expenses that includes services and an allowance at the airport, attachments, maintenance and salaries. The captain, his assistant and the staff or flight attendants and technicians work around the clock to ensure the comfort of the owner of the plane or his family. With the passage of time, the owners of private aircraft are constantly increasing thanks to the advanced technology and the proliferation of private aviation programs that have made them an advantage available to the wealthy, whether by purchasing or leasing them through private aircraft rental companies and organizing trips for business and wealthy groups. According to the General Assembly of American Aviation Manufacturers, GAMA, shipments of private commercial aircraft increased 12.5% in the first half of this year, compared to the same period last year, and this increase is largely due to the delivery of new types of private aircraft to new markets or make attractive offers. Despite the optimism surrounding that market, Standard & Poor's credit rating agency expects a decline in capital expenditures in commercial private aircraft markets, including America, Europe and Asia, and indicates that the share of cash flow to capital expenditures in the sector is at its lowest level since 2007, before the global financial crisis in 2008. Here it must be noted that sales of new private aircraft declined sharply in the aftermath of the 2008 crisis, and their deliveries decreased significantly, with average sales of about 700 aircraft per year in the years following the crisis. And experts in the aviation industry expect that this number may fall to 550 in the event of another global economic recession, which may end the production of some airlines for the many models currently being produced. This indicates two things. The first is that most companies will focus on the manufacture of large and very large private aircraft, where you see that the typical customers of these aircraft are the wealthy and large governments and companies that charter private jets for their managers and employees on various business trips. The second issue is the need of the manufacturers to offer offers on products that are very attractive to their customers, such as wide areas, internet, maintenance and safety. Private aircraft prices start with $30 million, and escalate to exceed $600 million, according to the desire of the millionaire and its financial ability, but a new pattern has emerged recently in this field, which is the daily rental of private planes instead of purchasing them and bearing the burdens of their operation and exorbitant expenses, through a smart application before the day of the flight. The number of private and business jets in the region is 600. With Saudi Arabia and the UAE accounting for 70% of them. These are the most expensive 10 private planes in the world, and Zorafrica.com reviewed a list of the 10 most expensive private aircraft owned by a group of businessmen and super rich people around the world, and the level of luxury of these aircraft varies according to the tastes and requirements of their owners, from their external appearance to the interior of their interior compartments and additions that arrive to the point of the madness that makes some planes more luxurious than the palaces of the wealthy. 1. Boeing 747 Riva, $617 million, owned by an unknown millionaire. Who do you think told me in the comments is the most expensive plane that can be owned so far? And it is usually a large passenger plane for commercial companies, but the company turned some of this model into private planes for the wealthy, which gives her a sense of strange and magic. This two-story plane contains bedrooms, lounges, a restaurant and extra beds to sleep on the top floor. 2. Airbus A380 Custom, $500 million, Al-Walid bin Talal, is the largest passenger plane in the world, consisting of 2 floors, and can accommodate 853 passengers for commercial companies. Al-Walid bin Talal bought with $300 million, and added advantages, decor and furniture for $201 million, to become like a flying palace, and the plane is famous for the golden throne in the living room, and it contains a dining room that can seat 14 people, living rooms, bedrooms, and a party hall. in addition to other features that have not been disclosed. 3. Airbus A300 340-250 to $500 million, Alisher Usmanov. This aircraft is owned by Russian businessman Alisher Usmanov, the largest producer of iron ore in the country, and ranked 28th on the Forbes list of the world's wealthy. The cost of this plane is $250 million from the factory directly, but the additions could be worth $500 million. It is believed that Usmanov will not accept that he has less than the entire luxury of the plane, which is classified as the largest in Russia, and perhaps in Europe. 4. Boeing 430-747, $233 million. Sultan of Brunei, boasts the richest king in the world with a fleet of cars and luxury aircraft, among them this plane, which is the largest, bought for $100 million, and added designs and interiors and very luxurious features, such as hand-wash basins of pure gold. The crystal is expensive, and these additions cost more than $120 million. 5. Boeing 430-747, $220 million, Al-Walid bin Talal, the billionaire and Saudi businessman Prince Al-Walid bin Talal also owns this luxury plane, which contains several bedroom and sitting rooms, with 11 hostesses from all over the world on board. This plane is among the most luxurious private jets popular among businessmen and the wealthy. 6. Boeing 767-33, $120 to $170 million, Russian Roman Abramovich, ranks Forbes Abramovich as the richest man in Russia, who owns a vast fleet of cars, yachts and planes. This plane may appear ordinary from the outside, but it is one of the most luxurious in the world from the inside, as some of its walls and furniture were decorated with luxurious types of wood and pure gold. Hawaiian Airlines was supposed to buy this plane, but it cancelled the order for Abramovich to buy, and retooled it to suit his own requirements. 7. Boeing 747-8, VIP, $153 million, Joseph Lau, is a plane owned by Joseph Lau, a famous businessman in Hong Kong. His plane, also called Dreamliner, features exclusive designs and interiors with the latest technology, to ensure a luxurious VIP travel experience. Some features of the interior include circular and domed ceilings, spiral staircases, and wall displays. 8. Boeing 747-8 VIP, $150 million, unknown, like the previous plane, appears to be a flying palace in the literal sense of the word, and Boeing allocates the feature of the private plane and modifies it to those who own $150 million, so that he can join the billionaire club to fly very luxurious. 9. Gulfstream 3, $125 million, actor Tyler Perry. This aircraft is considered one of the most luxurious in its size and is equipped with all amenities such as 42-inch HD TV, DVD Blu-ray player, in addition to satellite channels, audio and lighting equipment, as well as electronic curtains for windows. The plane contains luxury and full bathrooms and a kitchenette. 10. Boeing 757, $100 million, U.S. President Donald Trump. Yes, the U.S. president owns the cheapest plane on this list, despite his obscene richness. Trump bought this plane from Paul Allen, a co-founder of Microsoft, for $100 million, but he made major adjustments to it and gave it a new look of its own. Many aspects of the plane were covered in gold, and includes the latest electronic technology, luxurious marble bathrooms, a 24-karat gold seatbelt and tables of fine and shiny walnut wood. With your permission, can I drink a bit of water for a moment? And that was all. If you liked the video, do not forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and activate the alarm bell to receive all new updates. Thank you for watching and stay safe and secure.